Why I'm always afraid to speak in English. Because whatever I say, they misinterpret it. Yesterday I said we need a Ministry of Nomadic Affairs. And I saw the news, Gumi saying we need Ministry of Banditry. So you see, they make banditry synonymous with nomadics. 99.9% of nomadics are peace-loving people. It's only 0.1% that is causing all this havoc. And it's not causing this havoc out of just mere mischief. We have pushed them to the wall. Somebody say they are criminals, but I wonder who's not a criminal. When villagers, we hear in the radio, this governor has stolen this accountant has stolen this delegate has stolen this, what do you expect him to do? He will steal too. It's a nation of stealers. So what do we do? Let's stop stealing and let's teach morality to them. And the best way is to go to them. When we go there, we tell them, look, it's wrong to steal people, it's wrong to kidnap, it's wrong to take lives, it's wrong to take people's wealth. And they agree with us. The only thing is they give us a reason why they do them. And you see, when you are in reconciliation, you accept somebody's reason and gives them a way out. So I hope, inshallah, from today, honestly speaking, we have to engage these people, and I hope that we have positive results. My only fear is the infiltration of terrorists into their midst. I think it's a factor which we have to consider seriously. We have to go in and recapture them from terror. And even the terrorists themselves, I think there's a neglect. Because I had a former president who I spoke with, he told me that he has been to some area whereby he spoke with Boko Haram people and they are ready to put down their arms on conditions. But the government of that day refused to accept such conditions. Up to now, Boko Haram is not a hopeless case. So we have to protect our herdsmen from the infiltration of terrorists. Somebody will say, terrorist says there's terrorism attached to Muslims because the Prophet ﷺ has given us prophecies in the end of the world whereby young men will carry weapons, reading the Quran, but it doesn't go beyond their throat, and they will be killing people. So how do you know that you are an extremist? Is when you have a gun and killing people, whether Muslims or people under covenant, people under treaty. Like all the non-Muslims we have in Nigeria, there's a treaty with them that we will stay in peace together with them. And this treaty was first contracted by the Wazir of Sokoto. When the white men came to Sokoto, there was a treaty between them and him that Muslims will stay with non-Muslims in this country under peace and progress. And this treaty has been always renewed up to today. When we elect our delegates into the House of Assembly, into the government, we are also re-emphasizing this treaty that we are going to stay in peace and tranquility with other non-Muslims. So no Muslim has the right to injure, to kill any non-Muslim in this country under that treaty. And the Prophet of Islam has said categorically, whoever among you Muslims will kill any soul, he said, any soul that you have treaty of peace, treaty of mutual coexistence, if anybody will kill such a soul, then such Muslim will not even smell the fragrance of paradise. And the fragrance of paradise can be found 40 years of travel away from Jannah. This is trying to show you the extent in which Islam respects treaty. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu awfu bil uqud. Or you believe, you should always keep to your obligations. And we have written constitution that we are going to stay in peace with non-Muslims, so no Muslim has a right to use his hand to kill any non-Muslim.
See Fulani, all Fulani have the same agenda. All the whole Fulani have the same agenda. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. Now you see Fulani people, All of them are in social media crying, lamenting. See what they do to Fulani people. See what they do to Fulani people. That Ibrahim Traore is not what you think that he is. He's an evil man. He's this and that. Both Fulani in Sierra Leone, both Fulani in anywhere they are the same. They are the same. But in Nigeria, do you know how many people that Fulani people have died in Enugu, in Abia State, in Anambra, in Benue, in Plateau, in Zamfara, in Borno? You can't see any Fulani man come out and condemn. Rather, they will be jubilating because they have the same agenda. Because they have the same agenda. Look at what Fulani are doing in Nigeria. You can never see any Fulani man to come out and condemn. Rather, they will tell you that they paid your king, they paid your Eze, they paid your Oba, they paid your Oni to rape, to buy, and to eat up your crops in your farmland. They are not condemning it. But this little thing that happened in Burkina Faso, they are all crying. The little one that happened in Ghana, some of them that run to Ghana because Ghana know who they are. Ghana is not like Nigeria. Burkina Faso is not like Nigeria. All of them are crying. Like a little child abandoned by his mother. And we, especially the Igbos in Nigeria, are pampering them, using their cow to celebrate, using the Fulani cow to do many ceremony, but they are busy killing your people, raping your people, destroying your farmland. Nobody's talking about it. Even though your so-called your Eze are collecting money from them, your government, your governors are giving them police protection. Just little thing that happened in Burkina Faso, in Ghana. I don't know that Fulani they are in social media. I don't know that Fulani people, they are using mobile phone. I thought that they say that it's haram. It's against their religion. To use a Western technology, say haram. To go to school, say haram. But I don't know they can speak English. I don't know they can speak French. I don't know they are in a WhatsApp or TikTok. I don't know they are there. They are there. Nigeria is a failed state. Igbo people are disappointment to human race. That's the only thing that I have to say in this issue.
Some Fulanis are angry at what the government or the military of Burkina Faso are doing. Your friend, he is angry, and some Fulanis also in Burkina Faso are angry. But I just want people to understand something. You see, in the Sahel countries, you also have Fulanis, especially in Burkina Faso, and the territories where they are, there is a lot of terrorism in those territories. So the government of Burkina Faso really want to get control of those territories. That is one. And number two, when the soldiers are arriving, the soldiers will do anything to protect themselves from the terrorists. So through this process, some innocent people, have been unalived by the military, according to what I have also seen on the news.
So this guy is coming from the right place, but he does not know what he's talking about. Like I said in my previous video, a lot of people have been controlling the Fulani narrative for a long time because they know they are not there to defend themselves, because they don't go to these spaces at all. You get me? So let me just give you a quick history lesson about how we got here. Now, the Fulani people are the largest nomadic tribe in the world, and also independent. Now, pay attention to the word independent. They are very, very independent. They were independent before the Songhai Empire. Yeah, that great Songhai Empire. Before that, they were independent. After that, they were independent. When the French came, they were independent. They didn't bow down to the French. They frustrated the French so much, they delayed colonization. That's how much stubborn they are. They don't bow down to nobody. You get me? They made the French look like fools. They frustrated the French. So when the French succeeded in colonizing that region of Africa, guess what? They didn't give a fuck. They continued being independent, living their nomadic lifestyle. They don't care. You get me? So now, these new countries, which are 60 years old, at max 60, 70 years old, that these government, these presidents are defending the borders that these colonialists put in place. Guess what the Fulanis think about these borders? They don't give a fuck. They don't respect it. They don't bow down to the French or whatever the French put in place. You get me? So it creates a lot of issues because they are independent. And guess what they still think in 2025? They are independent. So what do the states do to assist them, to integrate them into these so-called countries? Nothing. Because they will buy tractors for the farmers, buy seeds for the farmers, give scholarship to the farmers. What do they do for the nomads? Absolutely nothing. They don't buy nothing for them. They don't even think about them at all. They don't help them modernize their how to take care of their cattle. They don't. Now, I'm not putting it on every government because the Nigerian president, the previous one was Fulani, and he didn't address this issue. He's useless. I don't like him. You get me? So the issue about the Fulani issue is when you go to these countries, even in Nigeria, they've been there longer than some ethnic groups, but some of the people say they are not Nigerian, even though they have been there longer than some ethnic groups. When you go to Ghana, they've been there longer than most ethnic groups, but they don't even recognize them as an ethnic group in 2025. Because they are a nomadic tribe. Wherever you think you are from, chances are the Fulanis have already been there because they are a nomadic tribe. You get me? So they don't fit in anywhere. They are very independent. The governments don't assist them to integrate. And to be honest, they don't respect the West. Western education, like everything the West brings, they don't respect it that much. Isn't that like the most Pan-Africanist thing ever? But even that is used against them. You see the way I like stepping on colonizer necks? Most Fulanis are like that. You get me? I'm not even fully Fulani. Now, the thing is, what do you call it? The issue in Burkina Faso, could it have been handled better? Of course. Do I hate Ibrahim Traore? No, I want him to succeed. Like, trust me, I want to use him to brag that look at an independent African state, what they are doing. I want to. But it was handled really, really badly and it needs to be addressed. We can't turn a blind eye. Otherwise, it will happen again. You get me? People are telling me I should not talk about it because it will make him look bad. No, he needs to address it. Someone also told me he addressed it. I've not seen it. But he cannot just address it and move on. He needs to investigate it. And then we can move on from this. So that's the issue. When you hear people talking about Fulani people, if they are not Fulani or associated with them, to be honest, they don't know what they are saying. Because they have these biases about them already. And also the Fulanis are so many, like they are different like types. You get me? So they might be talking about only the nomads, just the nomads, the cattle herders, like the herdsmen. A lot are not even herdsmen anymore. You get?
Welcome back, my people. So I'm be back again with another Ogbonge news. You don't see how the news now goes now. So this thing now, I want to use this opportunity to talk to Una, will be my fans, and many of you will be so okay. Now never understand how this country they go. Now I know say the first person will be saying talk now. Women are in talk for this. So you say no be Fulani people they be criminal like for inside this country. You see many governors and many presidents are criminal in this country. So why be so okay? anytime wey be say anything come, na only Fulani own dem dey like carry go up. Even as I dey talk to you so, una know say normally Burkina Faso, for inside Burkina Faso dem dey kpai herdsmen because of the way everything dey go like for Burkina Faso. Una know say all this Fulani issue no be this country called Nigeria na im dey face am. You know say anywhere Fulani dey na the same thing na im dey be, so anywhere dem dey na the same character na im dey with them. So wetin I dey try use this opportunity tell you now be say, okay, if you get anybody from inside Burkina Faso or from inside north side now, abeg make you jeje call those people make dem dey come back. Even now like this, you know say something happen for Edo, for Uromi, Edo state 3 days ago. So una know say dem kpai innocent Hausa guys. According to how the thing dey go now, dem say innocent people na im dey be so na wetin dem dey talk. But why those angry youth now kpai dem be say make una calm down, lis ten to all this name, because this issue now if e carry e go far because of the way things dey go now, because many Hausas they don dey come online dey warn people. So you know say all these Hausas wey be say okay dey kpai for Edo state, you know say na 16 Hausas na im dey kpai. So according to the report, dem say those Hausa no be dem be the herdsmen wey be say okay dem dey kpai Edo youth. Now know say normally when Edo people like dey come out dey protest against all this bad thing wey be saying dey happen for inside their land and their farm, nobody come out to talk. Now know that one normally. So but now wey be say okay angry youth now don go use that anger now kpai innocent people. Now police now don come out dey pack people. So this issue now e go bring many issues to this country according to what we are seeing now. So una wey be say okay una get anybody for inside north side, make una call am first. If you get anybody for north side for now, you call am make e dey go back for now because of the way e dey go now. Igbo, Yoruba, if you get anybody for outside land, make you call them, make dem dey go back now because of the way this issue dey go, because they don warn people now. Even as una see am so, even this Burkina Faso guy wey be say he talk, like this guy wey una dey see for my screen wey be say he talk am say many persons they just hate Fulanis for nothing. Him say that okay, Fulani people like they don't dey do any bad thing, but anything wey be say happen for country, like they always carry am put for Fulani side. So now wetin him talk, and normally now wetin Fulanis people dey do. So if they say they no dey do am, nobody go just come out come say okay na them be they do this one, na them they do that one. So now wetin I dey let una know be that. So if you get anybody for northern side for now, please jeje carry call them, make dem dey go back to their various town, because this thing they don't want them now. And today, if today is your first time here, please kindly like our video, share our video, and subscribe to our channel so that anytime we drop any update for here now, you will be the first person we see they will notify. Thank you.